Okay, so hi everyone. In this video, we will be solving a question called find the largest sum contiguous subarray and Cardano's algorithm. So both the questions are same because the technique which is used to solve both the question is same. So let's look at the question first and then understand. So as you can see, the question is we have to find the largest sub. We have to find the contiguous subarray, largest contiguous subarray. Okay. So let's first understand the input-output format for this question. Okay. First thing first, we have to take n as an input and then array as an input. Okay, so this 2 is going to be the input, and then we have to return the output, which is nothing but the largest, which is nothing but the largest sub contiguous subarray in the array. Okay, so if I take this example, what do I mean by largest contiguous array? Okay, so subarray is nothing but the subset of a given array. Okay, and contiguous means elements which are in the subarray, they are occurring one after the other. Okay, for example, let's say the output is 9. Let's decode this output. So if I add all this, I'll get answer 9. Okay, that is the maximum value that you can get after adding all the subarray which are occurring contiguously. Okay, let's take another example and see whether the hypothesis is making sense or not. In this example, if you see, this is 4, and if you start adding all this element, you will be getting the largest value, right? So in this case, the largest value is -1, because after -1, you are not getting the largest value. Okay, so this is the question. Let's start this question. Okay, first thing first, let's understand what is Cardano's algorithm. Okay, and how it works. Cardano's algorithm and how it works. So इसके इस algorithm समझने के लिए हमें 3 रूल समझने पड़ेंगे. ठीक है, so there are two variables called CS and OS. ठीक है, and CS को हम कैसे अपडेट करेंगे और OS को कैसे अपडेट करेंगे. If the value of CS is greater than equal to 0, then CS would be CS plus array of I. Okay, else value of CS would be array of I, मतलब CS की वैल्यू रीसेट हो जाएगी. ठीक है, एंड OS की वैल्यू क्या होगी? If the value of CS is greater than OS, then we will assign OS equal to CS. ठीक है, तो ये हमारा रूल है. रूल नंबर 1 क्या है? हमें हमारे पास दो वेरिएबल है, CS और OS. देन CS को हम कैसे अपडेट करेंगे? अगर वो ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0 हुआ तो हम उसे उसमें array of I ऐड करेंगे. अदरवाइज CS को हम रीसेट करेंगे और array of I की वैल्यू को असाइन कर देंगे CS को. ठीक है, इफ CS is greater than OS, we'll assign OS equal to CS. So this is the basic rule of this game that we have to remember to play this game. Okay, now let's start playing this game. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. Just give your attention properly. So let's say this is the array 4 5 minus 6. Okay, this is the array. Okay, so let's start playing. So we have two different fields, CS and OS. Okay, CS is nothing but current sum, OS is overall sum. Okay, we know the rule, CS OS, if greater than equal to 0, then CS equal to CS plus array of I. Otherwise, CS is equal to array of I. Okay, and then overall sum would be only updated if current sum is greater than overall sum, CS is greater than OS sum. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट थिंग फर्स्ट क्या होगा, हम CS को भी और OS को भी इनिशियलाइज करेंगे विद द फर्स्ट एलिमेंट. फर्स्ट एलिमेंट इज नथिंग बट array of 0. ठीक है, फेयर इनफ. द मोमेंट वी असाइन array of 0, उसके हम आइटरेशन स्टार्ट करेंगे, देन वी विल गो टू array of I. ओके, तो array of I पे जब हम जाएंगे तो हम देखेंगे array of I क्या है. ठीक है, -2 है, और CS क्या है, CS -1 है, तो CS इज डेफिनेटली लेस देन 0. तो उस केस में क्या होगा, CS की वैल्यू अपडेट हो जाएगी. ठीक है, सो दिस इज द करंट वैल्यू ऑफ CS. ठीक है, अब हम जाएंगे -3 के पास. -3 वापस CS की वैल्यू चेक करेगा कि भाई CS की वैल्यू क्या है. CS की वैल्यू -2 है, मतलब वो नेगेटिव है, मतलब क्या होगा, वापस CS की वैल्यू अपडेट मतलब रीसेट हो जाएगी -3. फिर आएगा 4 के पास. 4 पे वो चेक करेगा कि भाई 4 पे वैल्यू क्या है. ठीक है, सो CS की वैल्यू क्या है, -3, अगेन नेगेटिव है. फिर उस केस में क्या होगा, CS की वैल्यू 4 बन जाएगी. ठीक है, उसके बाद 5 के बाद जाएगा. हर एक आइटरेशन में ध्यान देना, जब भी CS अपडेट होगा वो चेक करेगा कि OS और उसमें कंपेयर करेगा, तो OS -1 है, CS -1 है, डेफिनेटली OS बड़ा है, तो कुछ चेंजेस नहीं होंगे. ठीक है, फिर हमारा CS क्या है, -2 है, OS क्या है, -1 है, इज ग्रेटर -1, सो नो चेंजेस. CS क्या है, -3 है, OS क्या है, -1 है, इज ग्रेटर, OS is greater, so no changes. CS is 4, okay, and OS is CS is 4, OS is minus 1. So which one is greater? Definitely OS is greater. So what we will do is we will update OS with CS, okay, as per rule number 3. So the value of OS will become, okay, so let's see, out of 4 and 4 and minus 1, definitely 4 is greater, right? So we'll update 4 here. Fair enough. Now we will go to next element, which is 5. So 5 will see what is the value of CS. CS is 4. 4 is greater than equal to 0. So what will happen? CS is equal to CS plus array of 5. So we'll add both of them. Okay, and what will happen? 4 comma 5. Now CS is 9. OS is 4. So as per rule number 3, what will happen? We'll replace OS with the 4. OS with the CS. So it will become 9. 4 comma 5. Now both of them will go to minus 6. The moment they go to minus 6, what happens? In case of minus 6, what will happen? It will become 3. 4 comma 5 comma minus 6. Now CS is definitely less than OS, so there will be no update. So at the end, what is the value of OS? It's 9. So we have to print this. Okay, so we will see out OS and it will serve the purpose. So this was the rule. Rule number 1: assign CS and OS first value of array. Then check CS is greater than equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, then CS is equal to CS plus array of 5. Otherwise, CS is equal to array of 5. If OS is greater than is less than CS, if OS is less than CS, then OS is equal to CS. So this was the rule of the game. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. So as you can see, we have already written the code for basic input and output. So what is the code for basic input and output? Very simple. We have taken input n, and we have defined array and taken input in array. Okay. So basic input is done, and this is the header file. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's work on the rules. So rule number 1 was initialize CS and OS. Okay, so let's do that. So we will do that. So we'll initialize CS with array of 0, and we will initialize OS with array of 0. Okay, once initialization is done, then we have to go to other elements. And how do we iterate to other elements? Definitely with the help of for loop. Okay, so I equal to 1, because we have already assigned 0th value to the OS and CS. Okay, and I is less than n. Now what will happen? After every iteration, we will increment the value of I. Okay, fair enough. Let's define the rule number 2, which is if CS is greater than equal to 0. Yes, then what happens? CS is equal to CS plus array of I, as discussed. Then if CS is not greater than equal to 0, then what will happen? CS is equal to array of I. Fair enough. Wonderful, wonderful. After every iteration, what we do is we compare whether CS is greater than OS. If CS is greater than OS, then what happens? We assign OS to CS. Fair enough. Good. So at the end of the what will happen? We can directly print OS, and we can just write largest contiguous sub array. Okay. So let's run this code and let's see how it works. Let's enter n7, minus 1, minus 2, minus 4, 3, 4, 7, 5, and minus 10. Let's see what is the output. So largest contiguous subarray is 12. So if you add up all this, it will give you 12. So this is how it works. Let's quickly revisit our rules, okay, so that we are on the same page. So what was the rule of the game? First thing first, we were supposed to initialize CS and OS with array of 0, right? Once that is done, then we'll go to all the other element, okay, 2, 3 till the last element. Then rule number 2 was if CS is greater than 0, then CS is equal to CS plus array of I. Okay, else CS is equal to array of I. Fair enough. And rule number 3 was after every iteration, or in every iteration, we will see if CS is greater than OS. If yes, then OS is equal to CS. So that we have done initialization of OS and CS. This is basically calculating a calculation of CS, and this is calculation of OS. So as discussed earlier, this is how it works. So that's it for this video. Hope you have liked the video. Do subscribe, like, and comment down your queries in the comment section.